Tell me I can't live stream. Okay. Sorry, guys. It was kept telling me I couldn't live stream. I'm like, what do you mean I can't live stream? This is what I do. This is what I do. We want to live stream. So I'm on. Took me a few seconds. Tell me I can't. But I was like, no, I live stream. That's what I do in the mornings. It was like, no, you can't live stream. I'm like, what do you mean? What are you trying to do to me? Hi, everybody. It's JLJ this morning. I'm fussing as I come on. It's hot. In the heat of heat. The heat is so hot. Hot. My body takes control. Some of you guys know that song from the 80s. In the heat of heat. The heat is so hot. Um, yeah, it's crazy. But I was like, okay. It is hot. And there's a lot of stuff going on out there too, isn't it? A lot of stuff going on. Okay, we do that. Yeah, well, I gotta wait a second. It's already 73 degrees here. It's already fresh, still early in the morning. And and so shit's going slow. I got fans on me everywhere. This thing is going slow all of a sudden. But good morning, everybody. Come on in. I'm setting up the monetization, all that stuff. We have a Zoom on Friday. If you want to sign up, it's $10. It's our happy hour Zoom. It's about everything on there. We have a good time. That's the only one that's coming up right now. The following weekend. Oh, that was the last one of the week. That's right. I forgot. Then it's July. July is Monday. I like July is Monday. That is crazy talk. July is Monday. It took me a second there. Uh, Hi, Sonia Coleman and Matt Lynch. So, Sonia Coleman, how are you today? You're my first person. I'm not even used to you're not much you being a first person on here. Matt's a regular. So Sonia, hopefully wherever you are, everyone, you're trying to stay cool. Make sure you watch your pets. Make sure everybody is hydrated. So I'll be trying to hang in there. It's gonna be a hot 2 weeks here in LA. We saw the thing. We for ashes, but I know you're in Texas, so I know you know it's hot where you are. So that's why you do that. You kind of do that. So it's just try to stay cool. Um, it's summertime. The living's not easy. I'll tell you that. Our Star Wars show will be tomorrow night instead of tonight. We had a couple things come up. So it'll be tomorrow night. We will have it live tomorrow night. See, so it's already 95 degrees already. Reef Rashes in Texas. Oh, she's in Texas, not in Dallas. She's in Texas. Well, I remember I've been to Dallas at this time of year. Actually, my cousin Jason, his birthday's in 2 days, and so I used to come down there and visit him. Ooh, it's rough. It's like hot. It's hot. It's hot. Um, so I don't know how you do it. You must have air conditioning in your house. I would just assume you would have to. I would assume. Yes, Anthony Anderson. It's a well after I'm gone, go back to it. You're gonna enjoy it. It's a great. All these Dallas folks. Janet Zach, it says 90. Well, Sony said 95. You said 94. Actually, don't matter. It's over 90. That's all that matters. Sun's out, guns out. No, this is not. It's heat's out. James is dying. So I'm like, ugh. I have no guns to show. Today, Jason's here. Hi, Jason. Jason, thank you yesterday for your donation. I actually took that $10 and used it for something that I needed. I had some mail I had to send out, and I used it to send out. But today I'm trying to raise at least $100. Anything you can give, Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, or oh shit, I'm not talking about Zelle or I said Venmo, PayPal. Anything you give, it all helps us towards a couple of bills I have to pay here on JLJ Media. And I'll put them in the chat. But yes, I see I got a lot of people from Texas. And I have two folks from Virginia, because Jason and Matt. So I got the East Coast, and I have East Coast, and I have the South represented today in this hot area. I know I can't complain, but I have air conditioning. Air conditioning where it's sitting at work with a blanket and a heater. Or it's just super cold. I hate when that. See, I hate when that. See, the thing about heat. When I used to live in Sacramento, places like that, where we had air conditioning, sometimes the air conditioning is so cold. I used to get sick all the time, going in and out of air conditioning, going in the heat, going in the car, air conditioning, back in the heat, in a store. I would get sick, and like you said, it'd be too cold. It'd be too cold. So that's funny, Sonia. I totally get what you're saying. Beef rashes. Oh, that's a must here. I was in my early 20s. When I learned people in other places don't have central air, and I could not believe it. Yeah, I know. And where I live in LA, it never got this hot. So when I was growing up, so we didn't have we have air, we have ceiling fans and air conditioners in places, but we don't have central air. The newer places kind of do now. But the older homes like I live in, we don't have it. There are a lot of us, we just sit here and just swelter. Get your AC fixed yesterday. Yes, congratulations. I needed that. Hi, Terrence Matthews. Oh, Michigan. Yeah, it gets hot in Michigan too. I believe that. I believe that. Believe that. Well, Jason, are you getting rain too? Because Matt says he's getting rain in a few hours in his part of Virginia. And your part of Virginia, are you getting rain too? Yeah, no, Michigan gets hot too. Michigan gets hot also. See, hundreds, that's oppressive. The hundreds, I've been in 100-degree weather, and it is Sacramento always gets in the hundreds. I remember one time we had 6 days of 110 degrees. Now that's where the ground, you can't walk on the ground. It's like hot as fuck. Excuse all my languages. So not a drop where Jason is. So you and Matt live far enough where your weather is different. That's very interesting. I come from a big state, so of course we have our different weathers. I live in a big city where the weather's different. Like where Tony Moore, my chocolate twin, lives, it's way hotter where he lives. He lives 30 miles away from me. Flobo lives near me. We both have hot weather. But he doesn't have air conditioning either. Mika. I forgot where you're from, Meek. You're back east too, aren't you? Yeah, I can't remember. But I guess it's hot. It makes you not want to do anything. I try to do stuff early. I'm not sleeping well because I have no bed yet that I'm trying to work on. So I don't sleep well and everything. So it's just like it's screwy. I'm so tired. Like right now, it's okay. Like right now, I'm manageable. I have the blackout. I have the light sensitive curtains and everything. And so like right now, my house is okay. I'm not sweating at the moment because I had a good day, but I know it's only 10:15 here. So I know it's going to go up and up and up and up as time goes. But I was telling you, doing some of these shows, I have half the lights on right now because before I'd have that light on and this light on. That adds heat. So I got to be well lit when I do my show. Like this one, you guys can see you guys like this. So it's like your sweat is sweating. I get that. I get it. I get your sweat is sweating. That's right. It's well, here in LA we've had also some humidity, which we don't normally get. Not in Los Angeles, we'll get humidity. Look at that. Look at that at all. So it's kind of crazy. So I'm trying to hang in there. So thanks folks for 35 miles or 30 miles home ways to work as a okay. So thanks for everybody who wished Flo a happy birthday yesterday. It was his birthday. Right now he's doing Draped in Gold. And I'm on opposite him right now. I didn't plan on that. But he's doing that. But thanks for wishing happy birthday yesterday. Lots of General Hospital news. I was like, so I did a daytime today. It just came out. Where I talk about it in depth. But I'm like, sweat we glisten. Sure, Kenneth. I used to think the same thing. I passed glistening. I think I sweat now, I think, this morning. You're near the north, so you're near the north. Okay. Well, all I know about Jason, the only time I've been in Virginia, I used to work in Richmond, so I know that. My niece went to Hampton College. That's the only thing I know about Virginia. So that's all I know. I've been through North Carolina. I never actually stayed and visited. I have friends in North Carolina, and I've always wanted to go down there. And there's like a gay population on there too and everything. That's Fitzer. He's Fitzing. I'm Fitzing. So I'm sure it's hot where you are, Ken, too. I'm sure it's hot. But yes, lots of GH stuff happening and all kind of stuff. Yeah, lots going on, kids. Which makes sense. I mean, it's it's a regime change, and riders are changing, and people come and go. So I did not really think they were going to get rid of Michael Easton. I thought they might keep him because he's been around for so long and played so many different characters. I knew it was a possibility, but when he was like, "I gotta let you know that video was very like, wow." Oh, Hampton's Cross Mystery, all funny. So Jason, a little side note, my niece Haley is the only black cheerleader in the Taylor Swift Shake It Off video. That's her, right behind Taylor in several scenes. She got to meet Taylor Swift, had a good time. She's a cheerleader at Hampton College, and she said she's in this Shake It Off video. My beautiful niece Haley. She's a little chocolate girl, and they were like, "That's James's niece." And she said Taylor was amazing, very nice and down to earth. Well, it turns out, Meek, one of my actors has a pool. She's moved to a new place with a pool. She lives 30 miles away from me, though. But I said, I'd come to her pool. I said, I'll come for a pool. And hopefully I'll be doing that, drinks in the pool. So maybe one day you'll see some footage. Meek, never know. I'll be happy to see that Jonathan Jackson. Well, he's back, not just some episodes, he's back full time, he said. He signed a deal with ABC. He is back. So that means he's probably doing more than just General Hospital. He's signed ABC, he might be doing other stuff too. I didn't watch Nashville, but I heard he was good on it. I heard he was really good on it. I didn't watch Nashville. But I think he's doing more than just that. More. How do you like it? How do you like it? More. I have a friend with Virginia Tech too. Well, it's a pool set. I'm assuming it's a pool. They built that set several years ago, kid. I don't know. So I've not been on set, so I don't know. It looks real, right? I mean, I guess it's like a little pool. They're very proud of that set, that pool side and the pool. They be getting in it, so I'm assuming it's real on some level. Terrence says, after all the time you used Franco's case with Heather to show itself, find it, Alexis. Oh yeah. Two of my cousins went to Hampton. Oh, okay. And a friend of a friend, DJ Envy. Yeah, I know DJ Envy, of course. Yeah, lots of HBCUs around there. Yeah. And I had a good time, Richmond. Very different place. I was in the Lothian area. Very interesting place. I was doing farm and ag stuff, so that was a lot of fun. So, but yeah, General Hospital's on change. It's changing. It's on a mend. It's on change. They're rearranging and shifting stuff, and it'll be interesting to see where they're going. I mean, like I was saying on my show, I actually the first show I watch now is GH, and the second show I watch is Bold. And Bold, folks, I forgot how much Diamond White is beautiful. She is so beautiful to me and on Bold and Beautiful, who plays Paris. And I got to meet her. I have her interview, and we had a great time in our interview. I felt so protective of her, and she's just and having her back. And folks, yesterday she explains what happened. Like, how this happened? What's going on? She explains to everybody how they got to, and it makes sense to me. It totally makes sense. They brought up Zoe. They brought it. I mean, they brought all that up. So I mean, they brought all that up. So fans, you can't say nothing. They brought everything up. Yeah, but to me, the way that they did that, I'm like, I like that. They're filling in the gaps. Like I said, they're going to do. They're going to fill in the gaps, and they're letting us know. I mean, it makes sense to me. I have no problem with that. I get it. I'm here for the ride. Soaps were all about quickie engagements and marriages and divorces, and that's what they did it all the time. We haven't had in a long time. So I'm like, I'm good. I'm like, I'm in. I am in. Hope's gonna lose everything, and she's gonna go she's gonna go after some stuff. Rings are down, making changes. Well, Becom, I say this all the time. All ratings are down on all the shows. They just are. As you know, back in the day, there was like 13 soaps on the air. They were all flying high. People don't watch soaps like they used to. And Jason's return did bring in record numbers, but it did bring in some people when it came, and some people are back because of him. But I mean, it's just I don't know. I don't ratings or whatever. I think people put so much importance on them, making like proof points that things are good or not. Jason belongs on the show. That's they never wanted Jason to leave. They like Jason. They like the character of Jason. He's a legacy character. So they got him back. That's all that matters. They got him back. So now they have new head writers, and now and one's leaving, and another one's going to be the head. Now just got to put all these stories in place and make them work. Right? That's all. Let's start making them work. And I don't think numbers are going to go up so great anyway. I mean, I think Jonathan Jackson's going to bring some people back. Also, no one person is going to, I always say, not going to bring back the ratings. It has to be, hi, Danny. It has to be good writing. Exactly, Jason. Well, we'll see where the writing goes. Right, when you bring back Vanessa, the numbers reflected it. Well, Jason's return did bring some numbers back at first. We're now talking about Jason's been on for like 3 or 4 months now, 2 or 3 months. It did bring some people back at first. But people like Vanessa Marcel, they didn't stay that long when they came back. She came back on for a short stint, where Jason's back for good. So I'm not saying you're wrong, Meek, at all. I'm just saying that, yes, some numbers, when people come back and numbers would go up. But would have Brenda stayed for a long stint? Would the numbers still be the same? We'll never know, because their stints were shorter. So I'm like, so my point is, when people put up ratings, so is your point? Is the point you're trying to make is that Jason shouldn't have come back? That's just it. I mean, that's the point people trying to make. Like, well, he shouldn't have come back. Well, they wanted him back. He's one of the main folks on the show. They wanted him back. They found a way they could bring him back now because the mandates were down. So they brought him back. How'd you carry us? So they brought him back. And folks could get upset. Carly and Jason and Sunny are considered the top 3 people on the call sheet. And people like Steve Burton are well liked in the business. I said that in my People Magazine article. He is well liked. He comes to work. He does his job. He's really funny. It's wonderful. He is somebody you want to be around. I know him personally. He's a fun guy. He's great. So Steve Burton is good. So, and Hollywood is all about working with people that they like. Unfortunately, sorry folks, that's just how it is. And who show up and who do their job, who know their lines, and who don't cause problems. That's what Hollywood's all about. You can come in and soaps aren't easy. That's hard work. If you can come in and do your job and not bother nobody and everything, you'll be on for a long time. You'll have a job. Same with movies and everything else. Wonder why Kevin Hart gets picked all the time. People like working with Kevin Hart. They like working with him. They think he's a nice guy. He does his job. He shows up. He knows his lines. That's just how it is. Steve Burton, for all the Steve Burton hate out there and stuff, it doesn't matter. He's well liked in the business. That's why he got a job at Days. He did it correctly. He didn't talk shit about General Hospital. He went on and he got no job. And he did that for whatever. Like I say, just left recently. I guess you said, Jason said his last appearance was like yesterday. There you go. And now he's back on this. That's just what it is. I mean, people can scream and shout to the rafters, but okay, the ratings aren't the greatest. Okay, well, I mean, like they want him on the show, and the show's not going nowhere. And people are like, oh my god, it's not going anywhere. The show is under budget. They take care of business. It's fine. So people can say ratings and what's it called? The episode counts and all this stuff. Like, okay. But it doesn't matter. It's like the show is for advertisers, for that demographic, is doing fine. It's winning its time slot. That's all that matters. That's what I care about. Rebecca's saying she loves working with Laura. Yeah, a lot of them like working together. They're fine in real life. They love working together. I agree, Danny. Jason thinks said the same thing. Jakara says like Jason. Yeah, the Lucky character, I hope is good writing also. I say it all the time. Do not bring anybody back unless you're really going to use them. Lucky is a character that can be dropped in the middle of a bunch of storylines. There's so much you can write for him right now. There's so much. He's connected to so much. His character is connected to so much. It's like I'm like, yes. Yes. So I hope it's good. I hope it's good. Yes, the plant is doing very, very well. It's alive. It's growing. I rescued it. It's doing great. So I'm glad. Thanks for noticing. It's doing wonderful. Literally, just it needed water and attention. And I think the person I'm assuming either they moved and just too big for where they were going, or I felt they couldn't take care of it. One of the two. But I'm glad I rescued it. I love this plant so much. I'm so happy I have it. And I love it's a great addition to my plant family. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love when you need it. I love it. I love it. I love when you need it. I love when you need it. I love when you need it. Like I said, it decimated Laura's family, so at least bring somebody back. Yeah. So it was a start. Somebody's like, Lulu, like, before you're doing all that, let's get Lucky here first. Get him going. It's a large cast, you guys. As we say, it's a very bloated cast. We need to let's see how this plays. So I'm very curious. Very curious how this goes. So yes. Well, yeah, lots going on. What's going on? I know it's just interesting. Like I said, I don't participate very much on the soap stuff or any of those chats on Twitter and X or Facebook groups. I just don't. I see everybody's stuff. And they're already saying, "Oh, sorry, Siri." There are folks. Siri off. There are folks who don't want Lucky's return. There are folks who think Jonathan Jackson is horrible. I'm like, what are you talking about? This 3-time daytime Emmy winning actor. There are folks who don't want him back. And yes, Brian Craig is coming back for one episode. So stop DMing me and say, James, I told you so. There's no told you so because I said he's not coming back regularly. The character's dead. So coming back as a ghost or aberration or something, that makes sense. Okay, he's coming for an episode. I said that on the show. If he comes back, it would be for that. But he's not back for good. It's just one episode. That's it. That's fine. It should be fun to see him. So I'm like, okay, but folks are just like, I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. Robin ain't coming back right now because she got a kid and she's mostly directing and producing, not doing very much acting anymore. Kimberly McCullough has moved on, but she is Lord of GH, so I can see her making an appearance here and there, possibly in the future. If it has to do with Finola Hughes, because they're very close. But I don't think they will. She won't come back either. I respect folks who move on. They're alive. They moved on with their lives, and they're doing great, and life goes on. So I'm thinking too, Jason. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know either. I don't know the storyline, but I'm thinking similar to that too, Jason. But I have no idea. We have no idea. Who knows? Who knows? So yes, this Friday is our happy hour. You can join us for all kinds of things. It's $10. You sign for that. And then next Friday, during the July 4th kind of weekend, July 5th, we're having a mental health chat. You can check in on that too. But yeah, it's gonna be good. Yes, College Sunny brought that up. Yes, he did yesterday. Spoiler alert, you guys haven't watched yesterday's and stuff. So yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. I'm all about sit back and waiting. I'm sit back and waiting. and let it. I don't like spoilers. I actually like to find out in the moment and be shocked. I like being shocked. I don't want to know spoilers. I know some folks they love spoilers. They want to know everything right now. Like, okay, so you know it's going to come. You know it's coming. To me, that spoils some of the fun. I like to not know. It's not know. I don't want to know. And folks, go to those spoiler sites. Most of them are wrong anyway. They say stuff and you're like, that's not gonna happen. And usually don't. So be careful. Those spoiler sites will post stuff and you're like, it may seem real, and then like, whatever. I'm telling you, Danny, I agree. But I said it before, I'll say it again. I'll say it over and over again. Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it is a hellscape. It's where dreams go to die. It's where if you could say the sky is blue with the sky blue behind you, or a video where you're underneath the big blue sky, and people will say it's not blue. They can. They just because it's not blue. What are you talking about? It's not blue. And we'll argue with you about how it's not blue. That's how it's like examples. Like that's how insane it is. It's insane. I see it. I'm like, people are just. I'm like, I decided I've been. Someone told me the other day they started blocking people. I was, oh yeah, I block people, mute them, restrict them. I said, especially recently, I was just like, no, I'm done. I'm done with anybody who is not a fan of mine and who does not wish me well and who says bad, evil things to me. We're done. It's not fun. It's not cutesy. That's it. Like in the chats or on whatever. I notice people now. I'm like, nope, it's not fun anymore. It was fun in the first place. I'm not going to give you any attention. So I just let that like so that's I tell you all the time. To please use that block button. You can mute, you can restrict, all kind of stuff. Much better. I read a comment about what fans mostly call like yeah, well, people. I mean, there's always people going to ask, have the suggestion you should come back. People want Faith Roscoe back, and she was a villain. People want Black Quartermains. I know. I was waiting for Daisy to say something. I was waiting because Daisy is not like her son Robin. That's funny. Um, but no, I mean that's just. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about soap opera. There's so many choices, right? We have so many um characters that you could want to bring back. I love that Courtney came back to take Mike away. Did not know it was going to happen. Loved it. Well, Jason, that's kind. I did my show on Tabiana and Eric Braden and all that. It's one of those things where people say stuff and they know why they're saying it. And that's anything. That's just racism. But it's like people say things. I follow a few people, or people come my feed. Well, make a statement. One guy is my guy I follow him. I'm tired of drag queens. And you want a whole diatribe on drag queens. Now, when you say that, a segment of the population is going to come after you. So my thing is, I don't comment. So my whole thing is like, if you don't comment back, I know it's hard to do. Just let him say it. If he says it in a vacuum, then he won't get the attention he wants. Because that's what the ultimate thing is. Because we're all grown-ups. We know we say something or write something, whether it's good, bad, or whatever, the attention goes out there. You write something good and positive, you're hoping folks respond to the positive stuff. You write some stuff that is negative, you're hoping someone responds to the negative stuff so you can prove your point even more. And that's why I see in the fights with this chick. That's what it was. I think she bathed herself in all. She lathered up all the attention that she was getting. She kept saying like, "What? I didn't do anything wrong. What are you guys talking about?" Like it's like you're doing it on purpose. So now everyone was posting her face. And I get the whole dichotomy of you want to show this and address it, but then you don't, right? It's like it's that whole push and pull. Like, well, if we give her attention, then it's more attention. But if we don't, you got to speak out when you see something like that. But then you're like, should we just ignore it and and she'll go away because no one's gonna say anything. So I don't. It's just I don't know. It's just really it's really it's just yeah, it's really interesting. It's just one of it's one it's just it's one of those tough things because you know me, I'm a person who speaks out on stuff, but there's certain things I'm like, they want the attention. They want the attention. They want the attention. So they're going to say these outrageously loud things that you know people can't help themselves. They're going to say their stuff. And that's where I'm not a part of. And I guess because I was never a huge online person, I don't have that urge to instantly join in on a conversation. I just don't. I don't. They want liaison, of course. As we started saying sometimes, I just leave be. I just feel like you never win with these trolls or someone who's negative. I why let's say this. So why the original guy who played Jagger and Thomas Bond Jr. didn't come back was for various reasons. But I was working to have him on my show at one point a while back because he felt like no one was giving me a chance to talk. And I'm like, I'm here to talk, and he turned me down. So my thing was kind of like, well, I'm giving you a chance to talk and get honest conversation. So it's one of those things where you're biting the hand that's reaching out to you. So it's like, so then now I just ignore him. Just like ignore his stuff and he does his rants or whatever. So it's kind of like, I don't, it's just, it's kind of complicated and kind of not. It's both. It's kind of not. Right. It's just, this coffee is a hit. This coffee is not hitting me. Like, you know, but I talk about, like I said, we do talk about racism, anger, fandoms. I ask the actors about stuff like that sometimes because I know they see things. Ask them how they handle it. I do. When I interviewed Rory, the guy Michael Blake Cruz, people were like, "You're interviewing him?" Like, I'll talk to everybody, and we'll get down to nitty gritty. And I present it to you, and then you go, "I believe in him," or "I don't," or "He's still a dick." Or like, when I was like, and they appreciate my interviews because I'm like, I'm going to present it to you. I'm not going to attack people. I was here. Sarah Joy Brown, I talked about some, we did our interview and she had some stuff happening to her. Martha Byrne, there are folks who don't like her and they think she's all whatever, and I love her pieces. And I had her on my show, tell her story. Like, I'm here, I'm a compress. I'm here to show you their story or whatever they're presenting to you. And then you guys can decide how you feel about it. But then there's some people you're like, nope, no attention, you get nothing. Because because you have to think, what will really be accomplished if you engage? And in some cases, I have things that happen to me. I try to turn around to teaching moments, try to turn into realization moments. So I'm thinking, how can I put out something that can help someone else or really start a conversation? I love conversations. I'm all about conversations. Um, if I turn it around and kind of present it to you here and you go, oh, and we start a dialogue, I like that also. One character I can see come back from your hospital is Lorenzo. It's just it's Twitter is accessible. It is. I'm watching people literally tear each other limb for limb or limb by limb, what I do, over characters. I see people fighting on Twitter like they're married and are fighting. And I'm just like, I mean, seriously, that's not just soaps. I mean, I see it in the Hardys, I see it in Star Wars. I'm just seeing people are just going, It's like everybody can have their opinion, sure, but they're really just like. And I know some folks think it's fun. I am too busy. I don't have time for all that. And that's not me be a snide remark. It's just my life. It's just my life. Like, aren't you guys all busy? Don't you have things? Don't you have jobs and families, things to do? I guess not. Some people, I guess some people don't. I got stuff to do. I don't have time to sit on Twitter all day long and just go back and forth about Carly and Charlie and J-Sam. Like I don't care that much. I don't give two shits. After I watch the show, I move on in my life. I don't watch shows just for one character or a couple. I understand somebody bringing you in. You watch this one character and it kind of brings you into the show. For me, it was Hope on Days of Our Lives, of course. It's my girl. But then I ended up liking the show itself, not just because of Hope. And Hope left several times, obviously, and I still watch the show. So I'm like, it's just like I don't have that same. I'm just built differently, I guess. I would say I'm not a fanatic. I'm a fan. Because it is depressing, Terry Banks. Like, because a lot of us just want to talk about our shows that we like and have fun talking about them. And it's hard to find that. And that's what's sad. Because you may find it for a minute, but someone inevitably going to come in and rain on your parade. Oh, they're just going to. They're going to come in and talk shit to you. Of course they are. And that's they're going to. But this, but that, but this, but that. Not in my group. Is like, I'm like, that's fine. Again, the sky is blue. No, it isn't. There are some folks who are just contrarian for contrarian's sake. I know somebody who's like that. I like him; he's my buddy, but it gets a little annoying sometimes. You're like, okay, I know what you're saying, but and I trust me, I'm a disruptor myself. I understand, I get it, but sometimes I'm like, it's not that serious either. I'll run it back. It's tough, kids. When you're now online and you want to talk and you're trying to find community, it's really tough. It is tough, 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 tough. I have a show out today with Anthony Anderson. I know we mentioned earlier. He is a legend and an Emmy winner in the digital drama space, and Acostia is his show. We have a great conversation. He's my friend. We always have great conversations. He is a big supporter of mine, a big supporter of his. So check that out today. Extra Connections, Race Talk. I think next week is next Wednesday, a week from today, is our last Race Talk series for a while. We did like 7 episodes. Very proud of them. And the last one's with a guy named Duke Lott, Lott. Are we related? Watch the show and find out. That's next Friday. Next Wednesday. And then my Pride Talk ends this. I think it's this week. Yeah, it ends this Friday. So you want to check that out. And I want to say you can check out both miniseries on Extra Connections, audio or video, Pride Talk or Race Talk. Check those out. We had some really great discussion. We did. It was wonderful. I love deep talks. I love real talks. I love silly talk too. You know, that's fun. I ain't fun also. I love some silly talk. But I don't talk soap 24/7. I know that I have a large soap audience. I get that. But I'm not a soap person, 24/7 soap person. I'm just not. There are a lot of things in the world going on that are way more important that I am I'm hyper focused on trying to pull it together. Together. Yeah, that's the thing. You have to just Tree Breaks is a great idea. You just have to block people. It's like you said, your opinion is your opinion, my opinion is my opinion, Daisy Flowers' opinion is her. Like we all have our opinions. Okay. See, that don't bother me. Everybody has their opinion. Okay. I mean, life goes on. I mean, everybody has their opinions. If you don't like a character, I go, okay, you don't like a character. I don't try to fight you tooth or nail. Now, if we're having a debate and we're talking back and forth, that's fine. James, yesterday I went to Albert's Live. We talked about the same thing you said about Twitter, that Star Wars and Star Trek fans are too toxic. That's true too. I said it's not just soaps. I don't want to pull on soaps. There is also other fandoms. Like I said, the Hardys on Hallmark Channel, or When Calls the Heart. The Star Trek fans, the Star Wars fans. I'm in all those fandoms, so I see those and the soap ones, and they're all the same. They're all the same. No loquats right now. The fruiting is over for now. Probably later in the year. And you bring up now you change your subject. Jackie Collins, my favorite smutty books. All righty, okay, okay. But yeah, it's I get it. And me and Matt Theo, we did a recording last night for a new show called The Text. We're working on right now. It's really funny. It's really good. And Matt Litchfield, you might be brought on for another small role, Matt Litchfield. I need somebody to fill in a space for a small role, so I might have you do that. I'll mess you all that later. But it's a fun show. And afterwards, Matt and I talked. He's with 10-4 podcast. So we're talking. And he's watching the new Star Wars Acolyte because we do the show, and we have two different opinions. Matt and I had a very interesting conversation off camera. I wish we recorded it. And we both have very different opinions about the show. But it was a respectful conversation. It was like, oh, I just said I disagree with what you said. That's all I told him. He told me, like, I disagree with you. And I told him why, and we went back and forth. But it was like, it was respectful. It was fine. It was like, no big deal. I mean, we like, it was good talking to you, good talking to you. Like, it's just like, that's how it should be. Yes, hardcore sports fans. Now, Jason, I am a hardcore Pittsburgh Steelers NFL fan. But again, I'm not crazy. Things up, folks. Not crazy. But they're the same thing. You're right. Same thing, too. I'm saying all fandoms have this. I had a huge falling out with a bunch of Tigers. We had a big fight in there over egos and shit. So, like, that's people. I think people get so, and I try to have compassion too at the same time. I know I'm always like, you guys are all fucking crazy. You're all bitches. But on the other side of it all, I want to say out loud. So people are gonna yell at me anyway, but I will say out loud. Soaps and getting hooked on shows and stuff, that's real. We all get hooked. And some shows make us feel really good. Some of these shows take us away from our lives, and they really do put us in a space of healing or quiet or calm or excitement. And that's real. I always say what we do isn't frivolous. It's real stuff. The soaps have saved me through some dark times myself. So I totally get it. And so I try to remember, for some people, this is life or death for them a little bit. This is life for them. Their situations are not the greatest for whatever reasons. And when they watch, so they invest in these characters. So I try to remember some of it isn't that not everybody's crazy. There are some crazy folks. But I try to remember there's some folk there who just really genuinely these soaps bring them life. What we do brings people, I mean, what I do, the Lotties, what I do, what Tony does, what Flobo does, we all do, it helps people. What Jackie Collins did, it's like we're giving entertainment. And entertainment is very important. I always say the arts are very important. We have to support them. And telemarketer, go on telemarketer, go to voicemail. It's very important stuff. So I try to remember that in some case, for some people, this really is a lifeline for them. And so they really do get upset when a storyline changes really heavily, or somebody leaves a show, or they really feel it. So I'm trying to have respect for that also. Because that is true. I don't want to just yell at people, you're just all crazy bitches. No, some people it really is a lifeline for them. And I relate to that at some level. I'm gonna get something to drink really quick. So I'll be right back. It's hot, kids. We're almost there, kids. We're almost there. Okay, come back. Okay. Whew. I hate summer. I come back to I hate summer. That's funny. You might be going to Boston. I've been in past reviews. Okay, I like Boston. A good time. There's a lot to be said about the therapy of serial shows not bring summer fun. It does. And try to remember that. It's not all just crazies and crazies. There are folks who really do. It is comfort for them, and they invest. And that's why I've done shows where I've talked about why fans are upset about certain things because they invest in these shows. They invest their time and their energy and their love into these shows, and they want a return of some sort that's satisfying to them. I totally get it. I get it. I totally get it. Oh, I agree, Jason. I agree. No, but no, Jason. I mean, we're here. I watch. I think soap writing starting to be better also. So I agree with you. But I'm watching the show with open arms, going, okay, I didn't care for that turn, but I'm still waiting to see what happens next. So yeah, I'm like, I'm critical. I mean, please, I write shows for a living, so I'm a writer, so I get it. I get it. I get it. So I mean, to me, the way you look at it, Jason, is better than some folks who just hate watch. Well, they don't like, they can't find anything about the show at all they like, and they watch it still anyway. Or the ones who sit, they claim they are not watching the show anymore, but the show's in their mouths every single day. They're still talking about it. I'm gonna say some of my people who have given me attitude, I'm done with you. Goodbye. I'll never know if they're not watching me or not now. I'll never know. You could be watching it right now. I have no idea because if you stop commenting on stuff, you can fade in the background and be a looky loo. I have no idea. So I have no idea if you're watching or not. I mean, I hope some people are going. There's Candace Mack. Candace Mack. I just put out a daytime today. Candace Mack. Lots going on General Hospital. You saw the shade that was given by Michael Easton in his video. Again, thanks to everybody. Yesterday was Flobo's birthday. Thanks for all your love to him. And Saturday is Benita's birthday. And last year we couldn't celebrate like we wanted to because she was still sick, coming out of a situation and she lost her husband. This year we're actually going to lunch, about 10 of us. So I'm very excited. We're taking Flobo and Benita out together. And so it should be a lot of fun. And she's kind of excited. So like to see her excited. I mean, what a difference a year makes, folks. A difference a year makes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I knew about Michael Easton too on some level, but I wasn't sure it was really going to happen or not. But the fact that he put out a video saying, "Let me tell you," I'm like, all right, let me tell you something. No man in the world. Oh, no, I know there's more comings and goings. Well, yeah, that of course. There's more. There's more coming. But to me, this is normal. This is normal stuff when you change writing regimes and the whole thing. So Well, I'm trying to take pictures, of course, for Patreon. I'll post them on Patreon, and a few out there in the world too, because everybody, the lot of you guys have been wonderful towards Miss Benita and the trials and tribulations we've been going through the last year. Right now, we're getting a lot of stuff done at her house. I'll be at so tomorrow. I won't be on tomorrow. I'll be at her house tomorrow again. I've been going on Thursdays, and we're handling electrical issues and structural issues, and we're cleaning out the house. We're doing a lot of stuff for her, and so she's up for it, and we're very excited about it. So I am. So this will be a good birthday. She went out for my birthday, which was her first time going out in a year like that, and she was good. She had a drink with me and everything. I posted those online. So now her going to have her own birthday, we're going to celebrate. Like I said, we're celebrating her and Flo at the same time, but we'll make sure she gets her flowers in there, and it should be good. Oh, somebody asked where we're going. We're going to Outback Steakhouse. Just that she wants to go. Like, okay. She used to like, well, they're gone now. She would have loved to have gone to McCormick and Schmidt, but they're gone. So, oh, Samantha. So, Candace, we have a happy hour this Friday. I'm going to invite you. I know you might be busy. You want to come through. We're going to end up. We're going to end. We're going to end. We're going to end June out. I can't believe June's over. I can't believe June. I can't believe June is over. Are you guys ready for July? And July 4th is the middle of the week. So weird. I haven't had Outback Steakhouse in like 10 years. The last time I went was with Moses and Bonita, my friend Michelle. I forgot what they have. I know they have steak there, but I forgot what they have there. If you have any change laying around, please feel free to help donate to JLJ Media. Those are the four ways you can do it: PayPal, Zelle, Cash App, and Venmo. We greatly appreciate going towards a couple of bills I have to take care of. Yes. Really? Outback Steakhouse? Do you like Daisy Flower? Do you like Outback Steakhouse? No. Or it's about Candace's thing for a season premiere of GH in September. Because isn't because the Candace, the writing for Just Elizabeth starts in September, doesn't it? We're still in Patrick and Elizabeth's writing. We're still in Patrick land. But it's in September when it's just Elizabeth, right? And they go forward from there. The Outback Burger. I've been girl, I've been in so long. I never got into that. What's that blooming onion or whatever shit? I never got into that stuff. I don't even know what the Aussie fries. I gotta look at what the Aussie fries. I don't even know what that. Actually, I gotta make. Okay, you guys, I gotta do some. I'm gonna do it here live. I'm gonna do it here live on camera. I'm gonna do it live on camera. I have to. I have to. Oh, you guys are Justin Tilly. So, Candace, make sure and see if he's on coke. I have to re up something. So you get to hear me on camera do this.
G'day, mate. Thanks for calling Outback Steakhouse, Del Amo, located at 3525 West Carson Street, number 159. We are currently open. The fastest way to place a curbside takeaway order is at outback.com or press 2. For call ahead seating, press 1. Need to speak with an Outbacker? Please.
Let's switch to an Outbacker.
G'day, mate. Thanks. Invalid entry. Please try again.
It hung up on me. I gotta try it again. Why did you do that to me? That's weird. I'm gonna try that again. Why am I having a problem? Alice brings chicken. What the fuck is? I don't know any of that stuff. Shit. I don't know what you guys talking about. I mean, it's Outback Steakhouse. I'm gonna get steak. I'm not gonna get a burger or fucking chicken.
G'day, mate. Thanks for calling Outback Steakhouse, Del Amo, located at 352. Invalid entry. Please try again.
I'm not having problems all of a sudden. So mid-July is last court, then goes
G'day, mate. Thanks for calling Outback Steakhouse, Del
Oh,
Amo,
okay.
located at 3525 West Carson Street, number 159. We are currently open. The fastest way to place a curbside takeaway order is at outback.com or press 2. For call ahead seating, press 1. Need to speak with an Outbacker? Please press 3. G'day, mate. Thanks. Oh, that's so I'm going to help you.
Hi there. Good morning. I need to change the reservation to add more people.
For how many?
So I have a reservation on Saturday at 11:30, and I want to make it to 10 people now.
So what is the name of the party?
James Lott, Lott.
James?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to change it for Saturday. You said 11:30 for 10 people.
Yes, please. Thank you very much. Bye. Bye. All right. I love fogo de chao. Well, and what's so funny about Brazilian churrascarias, it's actually pretty healthy for you if you like that menu. It's basically it's meat and vegetables. That's all it is. Meat and vegetables. We have a fogo de chao. We have one here in Restaurant Row. Now I'm looking at this menu right now because I don't even know what the fuck you guys are talking about. Okay, so I'm looking at the chicken. I'm looking at the chicken, folks. And they're showing me Alice Springs chicken. Look at this shit right here. It does not look good to me. Chicken breast topped with mushrooms, bacon, and cheese and honey mustard sauce. Oh, that let's see if I get up there. Let's see. Can we get something? No, I'm good. That does not sound good to me whatsoever. No. Let me go back. View menu. Oh, that does not sound good to me. Um, Filet Sheila. Look at this thing. They got all kinds. See, this is all. It's all too much for me. That's all too much. That is too. That's all. They got all kinds of stuff on there. That's too much for me. We see they have a regular. Like this steak looks good. This steak looks good. I don't like that blooming onion thing either. Would it be harder for me to pick something to eat? Like I said, I need to pick something to eat now. I was like, I'm like, they have seafood. Now this salad looks good. This steakhouse salad looks delicious. Let me get up there. That looks good. I love a good steak salad with Danish blue cheese vinaigrette. Like I'm good. I can do that. I already tell you the calories too, folks. They're like, these are the calories. The ribs. Look at these ribs. Look at these ribs. They do look good. See, I can do ribs. I know the ribs look good. They just fine with you, Daisy Flower. I do some ribs. I look good. But again, I'm going for the steak. Look at the steak. Oh, look at the burgers. Were you a fan of a Cinderella story with Hilary Duff and Chad Michael Murray? I saw. Remember, I'm older than you. I saw it with my kids. I think they liked it. I like Hilary Duff. I'm not a fan, but I saw it with my kids. The movie with my kids. I know they liked it. Our burgers look fine. They're basic burgers. Okay. Yeah, I like Hilly Duff, Terrence. I do like Hilly Duff. Now the seafood. Look at some seafood. Ooh, steamed lobster tails. See, I'm in. Steamed lobster tails. Mm-hmm. That works for me. $35 too long. But I would have to have steak. And see, this looks good right here. This little now see with the baked potato, this looks good. This looks good. I can eat that, kids. They got 11 ouncer. Shit. Um, the place I went to, hi Sherry, Matt, was some of the best barbecue I ever had in Los Angeles. Called Moo's Craft Barbecue. They were out of a lot of stuff. We went too late. But what I did have, beef brisket, St. Louis style ribs, and smoked turkey, they were all bomb. The bomb digged D. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. It was good. Um, it was good. It was good. Look at this ribeye. Shit. This thing is big. So how am I a baked potato with lots of stuff on it? I like broccoli. This thing. Oh, okay. Oh, here, let me show you this, kids. I'm getting hungry all of a sudden. This porterhouse, huge, huge, huge. Oh my God, huge. Now I'm getting hungry. Okay, so I got for 10. Anyway, so that was fun going through there and seeing what foods are going on. I'm a big food person. Thank you to 20 people who are watching. Anybody like it? Nobody's liking my page. Come on, like my page. Come on. I got 9 likes and 20 people watching. Come on, people. Come on, folks. I'm on 63 minutes. It's 11:11. That's good luck. I'm gonna be on till 12. Then I get off because that's the morning's over. It's funny. I live in LA. I have lots of food choices. I'm very fortunate. I know folks are like, James, we don't even have anything where we live. I'm very fortunate. I have lots of food choices. So I can find good food if I need to. There's a lot of places here you're just like, oh, that's not good. But I know a lot of places that are really good. So I'm very fortunate. I have a lot of variety. Beep, 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 beep. I did see your last question. I answered it, Terrence. Hi, Edward. I know you saw my video, my bread video. You know you're black when. That's for you. Thank you. My dumb video. Thank you very much. Um, yeah, I answered. I went the whole thing. I sent my daughter. I watched it. I'm not a fan. It's not for me, but we like Hillary Duff. And then my daughter, I watched it with my kids. I'm older than you are, so I have kids who are in their 30s, almost 40s. I remember seeing that stuff when they were with them. Not one of my favorites, but we like Hillary Duff. So we like Hillary Duff. Where'd you go, Terrence? I was one. I went to I answered your whole question, everything. Now I've answered it twice. Like, where'd you go? You go to sleep for a minute? I know it's hot out there. Yeah, thanks to all of my new subscribers, including Edward. I'm assuming Edward, you're a subscriber now because of my "Do you know your black ones" thing. This is my subscriber count has gone up 800 people in the last week. So I see the numbers, and you guys are making my dreams come true. I'm trying to get to Edward, tell everybody, I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. I'm halfway there. Halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand. We'll make it. So I'm halfway there. So let's get me. I want to get there. We're on 10,000 subscribers, but I'm over 5 right now, and I'm seeing it's going up every day. So because my 2 bread videos and my plane videos, and my so watch my planes. Thank you for all the great comments on my plane videos and everything. So you're watching TV. So you're watching TV. You're going to ask a question and watch TV. Yeah, I have no soaps on here yet. It's 15 minutes till Young and the Restless. I haven't watched yet. Yes, my blog. My blog is doing very well. People are really getting into it. I love it. So they're really into it. My blogs, my audio stuff. I just recorded a new JLJ this evening. So JLJ this evening, JLJ After Dark. I will come live at some point. But in the meantime, check out my audio versions of those shows. They come out at nighttime. And you can listen to them anytime now, but at nighttime, lay down, put it on, lay down, listen to me talk to you about all kinds of subjects. Daisy Flower, I love me some Cheesecake Factory. I do. They have some really good food at Cheesecake. The problem, there's some of these chain restaurants, their food is too salty and just too like to whatever. I do like Cheesecake Factory. They have some actual, I like the cheesecake, of course, but I like they actually have some good entrees. And Wendy's is funny. I haven't had Wendy's in a while. But I was a big fan of the Wendy's chili. I'll take the fries. I'll get their little salad. And that was my whole little lunch. I loved it. I remember they had the square burgers. That's a big thing. That's from Wawa. I know Wawa. I had Jersey Mike's. Yes, it was the bomb. Which we had. That was good. Well, Trace Factory. Cheesecake Factory's always been expensive. It's always been expensive. The avocado was my favorite too, girl. And the jambalaya. We're on the same page, Tracy. The same page. My favorites. And I can order Cheesecake Factory to be delivered if I wanted to. Who's buying me lunch? Yeah, it's about food. Who's gonna buy me lunch today? Somebody send me some money. I'll buy some lunch. Cheesecake Factory is just the menu is so huge that if you can find something. They also have like the 55 and over. They have the low sodium. They have gluten free. I get Cheesecake Factory again points. They really do have all kinds of stuff. And I used to go to Cheesecake Factory in Richmond, Virginia, all the time, Matt. So I know Cheesecake Factory in Richmond. Where we went. That was one of the night when we were doing our conferences there. We used to go to Cheesecake Factory. We used to go to Famous Dave's. The first time I went to a Famous Dave's was in Richmond, Virginia. Again, in the Midlothian area. That's where I was always at. I went to an ABC Liquors to get liquor in Virginia. So I do know I know some stuff in Virginia. I forgot your grocery stores. I forgot what your grocery stores. You know me in the grocery stores. I forgot which stores are your grocery stores. Forgot. Wendy's changed their burgers. Yeah, I don't eat the I don't eat their burgers. I've never been to Wendy's in years, so I don't know. We have one Wendy's near my house. I haven't gone there in years. I'm a Jack in the Box if I have to, or Del Taco. I mean, I don't eat a lot of burgers. I'm just not a huge burger person. I like them, but I don't eat a lot of them. I know eventually we get to food talk. Eventually, I mean, that's just our life here on this show. Food Lion, that's what it was. Food Lion. I have a Food Lion bag somewhere. Oh my god, I gotta find it. It's at least 15 years old. Do you still go to juniors yet? Oh, I want to know if that because I need to know if that juniors is decent. And Kroger's, Okay, so we have Giant Eagle in Pittsburgh. So I know Giant Eagle and Kroger's. That's the first time I went to a Kroger's was in Richmond, and they're like, it's like Ralph's. I had no idea. But Giant Eagle, that's totally Pittsburgh. Oh my God, that was my store, Giant Eagle. But Food Lion, yes, I went to Food Lion. I didn't go to Martin's. But I believe I have a Food Lion bag. I gotta find that bag. I believe I got one. I used to always get tote bags wherever I went on my travels. Kind of a big thing. I can't eat hamburgers anymore, but the last time hamburger went, it just didn't taste right. You can't eat hamburgers anymore. There's a pursuit on channel 2, so mine might be preempted. Okay. I keep forgetting you're I know where you are, Rick. I forgot you're in Southern California too. There's always pursuits on in LA. They never get away. That's what you said before. You told me that, Tracy. You like the grilled cheese. I've never had it. I kind of want to try it. Because I have that in and out by my airplane spot. And I was trying to figure out, can I get out there today? I want to film some more airplanes coming in. I'm trying to figure out how can I do that. I have a show at 3, from 3 to 4. I'm trying to figure that out. I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, I know you're Sacramento. I know you are. I was trying to say where you're from. I didn't want to say where you're from unless you wanted to know. It's about food. Lost all these people. I know he's got 10 people watching. Lost all them. It's food, people. We get about food. Everybody don't like food. It's crazy. Yeah, I said daddy, but I know you meant diet. You're like, my daddy. I said, no, I know you meant your diet. You're like, let me retract that right now. But I want to film some stuff, and I got to think at 3 o'clock. I'm like, why? That's the only I have. I can go later. I don't know. That's why I saw. That's why I'm curious. I feel like I should do a taste test, Tracy, of the grilled cheese to see if if it tastes good or not. Everybody likes my taste test videos now, so I'm like, do I want to do it? I would just do a grilled cheese by itself. I won't put any toppings on it. Just be grilled cheese. Um, I'll get two. I would get two. I would get a grilled cheese and a regular cheeseburger and do a taste test. What's the doctor's office? I call it Kaiser Permanente. Where's that coming from, Jason? So you're like changing the subject from food to hospitals. Yes, my mother's part of Kaiser. I hate Kaiser. So my mother and my aunt are both part of Kaiser, and I'm not a fan of either. Do you ever call Cedar Sinai? Do you ever call Children's Hospital? Do you ever call General Hospital? We do have actually that General Hospital. That's General Hospital. My father used to work there. It's all daddy. Well, we love me, John, and Frank. That's our favorite series is Andor, and season 2 is coming. So I'm very excited. That's our favorite of the series, all of them. But yeah, Tracy, I want to do a taste test where I'm like, okay, um, here's a grilled cheese, here's a cheeseburger. How do I think about both? So I can get some content for that, And then right where I go, the planes come in right there. So I was doing the whole thing. Get 2 or 3 pieces of content at once. I understand the answer, Jason. Do you know? You said you call Cedar Sinai and all of them. Do you know those? I know the chat's slow sometimes. It's slower than when I'm talking. That's why I missed. That's why I like the zooms. I used to ask you, Jason, what do you think? You just tell me right there. Because like I say, zooms sometimes go. Sometimes the Zoom chat goes slower than when I'm talking. I did already, Sherry. It's on TikTok and it's on YouTube. It's a short. I did actually, Sherry. And I tell you, it already has 1,000 views. I know I did it. Yeah, I did that already. I did to cheese it. I can say right now. Shorts. Yeah, the Taco Bell cheese it. I have over 1,000 views. Where is it? The one in the top corner, right up there. Right up there. That one. I have over 1,000 views already. So I'm like, I'll show a little bit of it. This is the cheese it tostada from Taco Bell. It is really cute. It's a big joke. Come on, Sherry. You should know my stuff. I did it already. It's getting big hits. Big use. So yeah, so that's already I already did it already. I probably call you major probably. I wonder. It's so funny because my father works. Well, not I guess not anymore. Now he's working for Long Beach. My father was in the healthcare system. He was Jim Lott or James Lott Sr. I'm sure you would have been there. I know you're happy, Leopardess, that Jonathan's coming back. We talked about him earlier, so I know you're happy he's coming back. Drake Breakfast like I watched. Exactly. Sherry just didn't catch it. I'm like, I didn't catch it. So I'm like, come on. Like, it's good. Fame movie star. I don't have one. Sorry, I don't have one. Um, let's see. I think Frank had said that even when the medication actually gets fixed, people should say. Okay, yeah, I'm waiting to see what happens. This Tony JC. Tony, you wish your boyfriend Flobo happy birthday yesterday. Yeah, it was Flobo Day yesterday. I'm gonna see him. I'm gonna see him probably today, and I'm gonna see him on Saturday. Okay, I must have missed that. Well, exactly. I know. Well, you watch my video, Sherry, and you'll find out what I think. Exactly. You'll find out what I think. I mean, it's funny, Sherry. It looks like it was a big cheese it. I'm like, that kind was kind of cute. I'm like, oh, it's a big cheese it. I just they made cheese it bigger. I love it. And Tony, we have our happy hour on Friday. So be ready for that. I call for medical records. Okay. What was like a big Flobo is now 39, I believe. I believe. He's young. Well, Leopard's. I kept telling you guys, Morgan's not coming back for real. He's just gonna be a ghost or a spirit or something. Oh yeah, Devin. I know. Tony's other man, Devin. We like Devin, Jason. We do like some Devin. We do. I love it. But yeah, that cheese it's a big G. It's a giant cheese it. I mean, I like cheese it's not my favorite thing in the world. I like cheese it's, but it was kind of cute to see it. It was not worth the $5.11 though. It should have been $2 or something. It was a little too much. It was not worth. It was not worth that price. Jack Betty, Playboy, Jack Betty age. Your flow is so funny. That makes me laugh. Well, you just finished doing Draped in Gold. So exactly, a dream. That makes sense, and that's fine. A hallucination, a dream, or something. I mean, that's. I mean, that's an aberration of spirit. That's cool. I said I respect that they've kept Morgan dead. I respect that actually. That he's not come back from the dead. They don't need him. They don't need him to come from the dead. Yeah, there's some other characters they can write about. They don't need him. Even though I'm not trying to get in his money, but I'm just saying that I think it's good. Oh yeah, you got it for the Tuesday joke. Go on, Sherry. That's right, girl. You got it. I didn't know that. I'm not a Rotel dip person. Sorry, Leverus. I'm not. I what I say. I don't have the Taco Bell app. I don't. I probably should. You know me, and I'm on all the apps, but I don't have that. James, I asked this on a Jade show on Sunday, but the chat goes so fast. Remember, Remember, at one point I was trying to. Oh my god, it's going fast. Same with the Hardys too. There was one point everybody was. I was trying to get everybody's thoughts in there, and it was like, "It's going so fast." What else? And I'm sure you're typing me something right now. What do you want to ask me on Sunday? I'm here for another like 20 minutes. Then I turn into a pumpkin. Hawaiian R is on. Thank you. Well, my DVR's catching it then. It's 11:30 right now. Is it just me, or do you find it funny when Sunny talks about Dex walking like a peacock? That was a funny line. Yeah, that was a funny line. I've been on 82 minutes. 21 are watching. Only 9 likes. That's it. You guys don't like me? Okay.
Hi, team. We are coming up.
Oh, I got 14 likes. Okay. That's a little better. I know some folks always forget. They just go, I forget to put the likes. I just come in to watch you and that's it. But you'll hear every person on YouTube say, hit like. I forgot you weren't on earlier, Tracy. I did mention I'm not gonna go over it again, but I did say I'm happy Lucky's coming back. But I talked about it earlier. After Kiki died, I didn't see any point to bringing him back. She was the only lifetime biggest character. Okay. And also, Tracy, I put out a daytime today about it, so you can watch that too. It's only like 10 minutes long. I put that out today too, so you can watch that also. You'll hear more. I'll go into more. Hi, James. Right now, I really like you. And realize Todd Busy can stay away. Tony coming in hot with something real life. He's coming in hot. I have no comments, so I mean I don't have any comments about that. Yeah, that whole was it Matt, the Mandela effect. It says, you like me right now. You like me here. Like it's like, she doesn't say you like me really like me. She doesn't say that. It's like you like me right here, right now. And that's it. But it's not the you like me, you really like me. That's some weird. We all thought she said it. I mean, I was watching it, so I thought she said it. And she didn't say that. It's so funny. The Mandela effect. Tony's not addressing any of our comments or questions, except for that one so far. That's it, kids. He was like, I'm not addressing any of those other questions or comments, James. I'm just going to address the one thing, and that. What's funny is that Prince didn't care about that kind of stuff. Sherry, I forgot that he didn't have a star in the Walk of Fame. And I know that Prince didn't care. You know, to get one, you have to get nominated, and people have to sign up for it and pay for it and stuff. So I know that Prince, and when he was alive, didn't care about shit like that. But I am glad he's getting one just for prosperity and for his legacy, that he gets to have one, and that other folks did it, and Prince lived his life the way he lived it. So you have to worry about it as his posthumously, this is afterwards. So, but Sherry Shepherd's she's getting one too. I didn't know that. It's our private Zoom. It looked kind of like private interrogations. That sounds like a lot in there. I'm not a big ground beef person either. So cheese sauce from a jar. Yeah, you're trying to give me a heart attack. I can't even eat like that anymore. Those days are over. Those days are over. And all that sounds like a heart attack in a jar on a corn tortilla chip. I can't eat that stuff anymore. Exactly. Prince would not. Jason, you're right. True Prince fans know this stuff didn't mean shit to him. So he didn't. He's a Jehovah's Witness. He didn't celebrate all this stuff anyway. Not to say that he'd have an ego and things like that, but yeah, he wouldn't. Yeah, he wouldn't like to push you to the songs either. That's very true. Yeah, so it's always like, what questions? I said something to you. Devin says hi to you. Somebody else asked you another question. But I asked you about Flobo. If you did, wish happy birthday. You didn't answer any of those questions. But Tony brings up a good point. I'm waiting to see what kind of Lucky comes back. Yeah, Lucky. Hi, Black Love. Lucky. He can be dropped. There's so many storylines potential for him. It's a great character. There's so much storyline potential for him. So we'll see what happens. But literally, there's so much potential for him. So much. So we'll have to wait and see. We know about Bat Dance is funny. Bat Dance was the #1 song. It had clips from the movie. I like Bat Dance, but I have friends who are trooper like, oh, that song is horrible. Oh. I said, no, it's Prince identified with Batman. That was the whole thing. Being a Gemini, this whole thing, like two sides. So I'm like, what the other fingers doing? Oh my god, that's funny. That's funny, Matt. I give you points on that one. They use my train of thoughts. My Prince rant. Um, but yeah, that actually he's bought this soundtrack was a big deal for him. It's a big deal for him. Leopardus is trying to sell me on this so badly. I respect that you like it and that you're enjoying it. I'm not doing no low salt tortilla chips. I'm not doing no low sodium. No things. Like I said, I'm not a ground beef person. I like beef Leopardus, but not ground. I know. I know. I said like heartburn. I'm like even low sodium cheese. Fuck that shit. I'm not doing no low sodium cheese either. No, thank you. The only thing, Leopardus, the only thing I do that's no salt is if I get canned vegetables, no salt. That's all. I'll do. I like no salt vegetables. I can season it however I want to. And I'm just saying it just don't sound good to me. Period. That whole combination doesn't sound good to me. You can substitute it with goat. It won't matter. That whole thing doesn't sound good to me. It sounds like a lot. I eat very differently these days. My stomach eats very differently. Everything I just eat very differently these days. Very differently. But I expect that she likes that. Liz gonna knock on the door like Lizzie did in 2009. He's like, "Hi, I'm home. Where's my gay son?" I don't know what he gonna do. What he gonna do? What's exciting? Yeah, where's Tom? Tom. Yeah, he's like, where's Tom? That's pretty funny. That's Tony. That's the Tony JC I know. I wish Tom happy birthday. He's waiting for his birthday. That's hilarious. Oh my god, that's pretty funny. I don't know how long he's been gone. To tell you the truth, somebody in chat, you know how long Lucky's been gone? I don't pay attention to all that stuff. I don't know. He's been gone most of his life, so I don't know how long that is. Yeah, Luke's like Anthony Gary's too happy in Amsterdam with his boyfriend. He like come back here. He is relaxed and living his best life. I know. I love Luke. Man, that's for after dark. I know. What is those figures doing? Mm-hmm. All this beef talk. I do like that, Leopardess. That is, and all I love all variations of that, Leopardess, completely. Yes, I have a beef sausage in my refrigerator right now. One of those Hillshire Farms, but you know, Leopardess, I like all that. That's more my style. But again, it's a family-friendly show during daytime. I have to watch myself. Well, the thing is, I used to be lactose intolerant, and I grew out of it. I love cheese, so I eat real cheese. I don't eat. No, I don't do any fake. I don't fake something. I've tried all this stuff. It's not the same. I just don't eat a lot of it. I don't do a lot of dairy anyway. I'm a huge dairy person anyway. So goat cheese is good. I like goat cheese. I know I said a goat. Actually, I like goat also. Curry goat, really good also. I like some hooves for my food. So you know, I do. I'm Caribbean. That's what we do. If it's daytime here, it's nighttime elsewhere. Right. Okay. Well, actually, it is in like Europe. It's nighttime. You know, our girl Andrea and them. And she sent me pictures from the concert she went to see. Take that. I got pictures. I was like, thank you, Andrea. She's like, right now it is nighttime for her right now. Well, here's my final thoughts on Lucky is that I'm going to sit back and watch. I'm not going to speculate anything. I'm going to sit back and watch and enjoy the ride and see what they do with him. I'm just going to sit back and just see what happens. See what happens. Um, I've been to Hawaii, so days far I have been to Hawaii, several islands. I've done that, so I've had Hawaiian food in Hawaii. I've had Hawaiian food here. Not my favorite food. A lot of it's very sweet. I'm not a big sweet person like that. So I like some stuff. I'm not a huge Hawaiian. Hawaiian food's very low on my food chain. I very low. I wouldn't. Not my favorites. Yeah, look, Jonathan Jackson's back. Apparently, he signed a deal with ABC. He's back. He's back full time. That's what he said. If he signed a deal with ABC, and then I'm curious if he'll be on other shows or whatever. Uh, okay, beef jerky. Oh, Leopardess, he said you're into beef jerky. For break. That's so funny. Yes, we got Andrea's garden. She had me send those videos to you guys. I have some pictures on my Patreon today. I'll be posting some pictures of my garden from yesterday. I need to go out there again, and I probably after this I'll probably go out there again, and I got to finish watering certain. I got to water this one area. I watered a whole one side. I have a huge garden, as you know, and I watered half of what the other side. I got to finish the corner. This is like it's so hot here. I got to make sure that everything stays. I water my plants on the porch. They were dying. I had to water them too. So I got so many plants, you guys. I'm like, who told me I get all these plants? Who said I was okay? I have tons of them. They're everywhere. Tracy, meaning have I gone to a butcher? Yes. I have gone. We have a butcher here in South LA, Hilltop Market, where I would get my oxtails from and some other meats and bacon. And it was really good, the fresh meat. Yeah, so no, I have gone places and gotten and have purchased fresh meat. So I have no idea. I just learned he's leaving, so I have no idea what the story. I have no idea what the storyline is going to do. I have no idea. This is like he's leaving. So I don't know how. I mean, they film about 5-6 weeks in advance, so anything can happen in that 5-6 weeks. But I'm not. I don't. Again, folks, I'm not really speculating anything right now because the show is in transition. So I can't give a educated guess or anything because I have no idea what Patrick and Elizabeth had in mind. I have no idea what Elizabeth has in mind later because it's just before I could give you an educated guess because I knew this. I have no idea where to go with this. None whatsoever. None. Oh, I got tons of butterflies, Matt. No, tons. Oh, I got tons. All colors, all over the place. Oh, you think that? Leopardess? Oh, funny. Um, well, I got tons of butterflies. Oh, my whole people are jealous. My whole yard, it's almost like a butterfly sanctuary. So it's everywhere. Not too thick, Tony. I'm like, I don't want to go. I have to go to the hospital. I actually posted a video on my shorts here on YouTube, Matt, of my mother's lemon tree. You want to get bushes that attract hummingbirds. My mother puts the leopardess. You don't put out just like the hummingbird feeder. My mother has two hummingbird feeders. And she puts that juice in there, and they come all the time. Have you tried that? Because that's what she does. She has the hummingbird feeders out. She has two of them in different places by trees, and then she buys that nectar shit or whatever. She buys it from Big Lots or whatever, and they come eat it all the time. She gets a lot of she has hummingbird getting birth in her yard, all kind of stuff. Maybe you should try that. I'm not a bird person, so and that's fine. His mother's napping. That's what I want to do right now. Is be napping. Shit. We gotta try it. Now you get lavender bushes. Well, that's the thing. So Matt, at first, she had to find it. Okay, so my mother had to really find the spots to put the feeders because one place the ants were getting to them. She had it next to her, like really against a tree. That was the wrong thing to do. The ants would just take over. And there was one spot, there was a lot of bees. So you're right, Matt. There was a lot of bees that went to one. There was only these two spots. It's fine for the most part. I don't know. Well, I have partaken in some Chicago beef and some Midwestern beef, and it was delicious, Leopardess. I would go back for more. That's all I'll say about that. But back to Matt. Yeah, so they can attract, yeah, they can attract bees and wasps. I know, but there was a spot she put it like not too close. Well, she has one against a window, It's on one of her things, and that actually it works. And it's just hummingbirds coming to get it, and nobody else gets it. But there was one that was too close to a tree, and I might tell these ants just took over. It's all that sweet shit. They took over. And it was too much. It was too much. Too much. All right, last 10 minutes. Again, I know happy hour's coming soon. If anybody wants to donate to me today and help me pay a couple of things, if any little change on you, or you want to sign up for some Zooms or whatever, these are the ways you can do them. Any amounts are appreciated. I'm on for another 10 minutes, and then I turn to a pumpkin and go back into my pumpkin patch. Thanks for coming on and joining me this morning. I tell you, I've been back on regularly now. I have no idea if you guys are getting notifications or not. I have no idea. So I'm glad to see my regulars are here. And as usual, we talk about everything. But we are having a happy hour on Friday. It's way good. Well, and I mean, literally, Monday is July, you guys. 25 years. I'll tell you. Well, see, Leopardess, do you know a Potbelly? They're a sandwich. They're a sandwich chain, and I always see them. I always see them in what do you call it? In what do you call it? In Chicago, and they have good hot sandwiches. That's why I always get there. They have good chili there too. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you missed me yesterday. I was on for. No, I wasn't on yesterday. That's why I wasn't on yesterday. I wasn't on yesterday. I was on Monday. Wasn't on yesterday. But I was on 4 days last week, and you were there. Then I was on Monday. Yes, I had to help my aunt. We lost the dog, Breezy. I posted that anywhere. Breezy passed away. I got a chance to say goodbye to Breezy. I love me some Breezy. She was 13 years old. So I had to help my aunt. Then I'm back on today. Tomorrow is Bonita, so I won't be on tomorrow. But Friday, I should be on. Might be on Friday. I'm not sure. My distressed shirt. I know. I'm wearing something peekaboo. Peekaboo. I like Potbelly. I do. I know it's weird, Samantha. I wish they say hit that notification bell. But see, if I go by what Matt said like a year ago, I have been posting a lot of videos, a lot of shorts, regular videos. So I don't understand what the correlation is between posting videos and notifying people of videos. Like, I don't understand that at all. I would think if you post more videos, they'd be happier on the channel and let people know that you're on channel. But like, Mac got a notification, Jason's getting them, Samantha says no, Tony says no. It's like, well, and I know you guys are all okay. That person put you down for the sub Zoom for next month. I made a note. Leopardess, got it. I don't know what's going on because I'm doing more on the channel. I have more followers in the channel now. I have more stuff. Like, why? I don't know why. If you hit that bell, they tell me you're supposed to get every notification that comes through. But I don't understand. I don't understand why it's not happening. And you can't touch nobody on YouTube. No, they can't reach nobody. Please. Can't reach nobody. Okay, sounds good, Leopardess. That's fine. Let's see. A couple years ago, I got in the habit of refreshing JLJ Streams URL. I think when James might be on. My notifications are hitting me. I know it's bugging the shit out of me because I'm like, all right, you guys, I just got an email. I got to answer it back really quick. It's for neighbors. So I'm doing the neighbors after show. So let's see. So I'm doing the neighbors after show. So they're so good. They just contacted me, and they're so good. Like I said, I'm back now. I'm back now. Yeah, Sherry, I'm putting you on the list. Of course, I'm putting on the list right after hour. You got off with after 15 minutes. That's crazy. Let me answer this thing right now. Okay, so I'm back. Oh, so yeah, because Neighbors is on Amazon Freevee. So Leopardus, go to there's an app for Amazon Freevee. I think you can watch on your phone, Leopardus, or your tablet. So check that out. Check on your tablet if you can get Amazon Freevee. So you don't need cable. It's free. It's Freevee. um Oh, my shirt, my Pikmin shirt. And like Tony, you're so funny. I'm gonna see Tom tonight at 7 o'clock. He's gonna come get me. So I'm gonna actually we were just texting right now. But I threw this. I didn't want. I was usually wearing a tank top. I forgot I had this. I don't know when I bought this thing. It's from H&M. I thought I put it on. It's crazy. So it's kind of that's so funny. But Leopard should try. They might have. Well, do you have Amazon? That's I guess is the first question. If you have Amazon, and then yeah, it might just the Amazon app. That could be that's something. Yes, Amazon Freebie is what it's called. I believe it's an app. So I think you can do it. It's gonna be a Disney on app. And literally, they have every Neighbors from 2012 on. Like, it's really easy to watch. The show is very refreshing. I'm a huge fan. Let's try that. Do you want to see me down on my knees or bending over backwards now? Would you be pleased? I'm not the others. I'll do anything. Oh, it's 12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock. Kids, that's it. I've been on for 111 minutes. That's funny. Thanks for watching. And yes, like I said, I gained donations today, but we got Zooms coming up. So the July Zooms are underneath the video. I'm gonna make flyers soon for those. It just July's hitting so fast. I'm like, shit, it's like it's already here. We're doing our Star Wars show tomorrow night. Not tonight, tomorrow night at 7 o'clock live. So we're doing that. The soap shows are on this Sunday. We're back. Check out my episode with GH Sunday Shift. I love those ladies. We had a great time. It was a lot of fun. Check out both of my When Calls the Heart shows that came out on Monday. I talked with Brian Byrne, producer, and also have the season ending. Watch both of those. My Anthony Anderson interview on today. I have so much content, you guys. Watch it all. Talk about it all.